And we are back with the new year, bringing renewed commitments to health and wellness. A growing number of consumers are actively seeking ways to lower their sugar intake as well as balance their blood sugar. Joining me now to discuss this is registered dietitian, nutritionist, and diabetes educator Kim Rose. And Kim, thank you for taking the time to hang out with us today.
Thank you so much for having me. I'm excited to be here today with you.
Thank you. And when we talk about, blood sugar, one of the biggest challenges, I think, in the life of most Americans and most people around the world is really their sugar intake. And how detrimental can sugar intake be?
Yes, so when we consume too much sugar, that can have a plethora of different consequences. And one of the consequences that we see facing us more and more often is that unwanted weight gain. So those excess calories. So when we step on the bathroom scale or even the scale in our doctor's office, we see that our weight may be a contributing factor to our overall health and wellness. No wonder why doctors, more and more doctors, are saying, lose weight, because it is linked with so many different medical conditions.
And when we talk about these medical conditions, we know that a lot of them are becoming more and more prevalent. People are trying to be healthier. The increase, I should say, of people who are saying, "Listen, I want to deal with my blood sugar. Want to deal necessarily with my sugar consumption." Why do we think this is happening more?
Yes, I think it's happening more because there has been a lot more added sugar placed in our snack foods, as well as some products which we may think are healthy for us. So, our consumption of added sugar has gotten really out of hand lately. And because we consume so much added sugar, whatever we consume in excess, the body will definitely store that in additional pounds. So when I hear people saying that they want to cut back on their weight or cut back on their overall sugar intake, this is a great strategy to do so.
So if I'm looking out there saying, I want to do this, I got to get better on my sugar intake, want to make sure that I'm really managing my sugar. What are some of the ingredients that I should be looking for, things I should be doing to improve this area?
This is a great question, and it's a question that I get asked a lot as a registered dietitian and a diabetes educator. So, this is what I like to tell everyone. For anyone looking to embrace blood sugar balance, seek out foods that contain higher amounts of protein, healthy fats, as well as fiber. So I want you to think of peanuts. I want you to think of sunflower seeds. And the reason why I want you to thinking these lines is because getting the most nutrition out of our calories is important. So consider prioritizing nutrient dense foods. So for anyone that's listening, they may be saying, okay, Kim, you're talking about nutrient dense foods. What are nutrient dense foods? And that's a great question. So the dietary guidelines for Americans defines nutrient dense foods as foods that contain vitamins, minerals, as well as other health promoting components. And also these foods limit empty calories. So to give you a visual of that, that could mean reaching for more nuts and seeds, as well as fresh fruits and vegetables, not only during your meals, but in between your snacks as well.
And we talk about snacks. That is a major problem for a lot of people. We snack throughout the course of the day, something to hold me over till lunch, or somebody says, well, this will get me right until dinner. But the reality is some of the snacks we're doing ourselves so much harm. What are some of the good things that we can be doing when it comes to that actual snacking? I know you talked about fruit and seeds and nuts. What else?
Yeah, so let me start off with some statistics just to really put it into perspective about how important snacking is. Because I think a lot of people pay attention to breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but they don't pay attention to their snacks. So last year, according to Madure Intelligence, 61% of Americans made an effort to reduce their sugar intake. This year, according to Forbes, 32% of US adults said that it is their top resolution to improve their diet. And we can even see it on social media with the hashtag blood sugar securing over 1 billion views on TikTok. So we see cutting back on sugar is a strategy for not only maintaining the overall diet, but also managing weight as well. So as people strive to stick to the 2024 resolutions they made in January, we may be seeing them reach for more blood sugar friendly snack options in
The blood sugar, I think I might have lost you for a quick second, but I got you back here. These blood sugar options are really great because when you talk about having a healthier lifestyle, we know the numbers are saying that more and more people are really trying to go in the right direction. What are some of the things that are taking us in the wrong direction that we could put a full stop or a soft pause on right now?
Yes, absolutely. So it is quite difficult to find a convenient and tasty blood sugar friendly snack option. I mean, I don't have to tell you, if you can just walk down the grocery store aisle, you may see them. And it may be difficult to find easy and convenient blood sugar friendly snack options that is pre-packaged and ready to take on the go. So I want to introduce everyone to Good Measure bars. Good Measure bars are a great blood sugar friendly snack that make it easy and delicious to say yes to snacking. I can personally vouch for the brand as a brand partner. So, their popular peanut butter and dark chocolate nut butter bar combines nuts, seeds, as well as those dark chocolate morsels that renders a subtly sweet, deliciously creamy, and lightly crunchy snack bar. So, seeing that we're talking a lot about nutrition, I will definitely do a disservice if I don't talk about the nutrition facts label for just a little bit because we are so keen on consuming nutrient dense foods. So, these bars contain 5 grams of net carbs, which have little impact on blood sugar, 8 grams of protein, and 3 grams of sugar.
Those are good numbers. And I'm thinking right now, as you're saying a little bit about what's a healthy snack, I got my producer upstairs and, she's probably going to cut out my gummy bears from now on. But I just want you to know that we're gonna do better. We're gonna aim to do really better. Where do people get more information to really be able to deal with this?
Yeah, so for more information, they can easily go online at allingoodmeasure.com to check out the bars as well as more information on the nutrition.
And Kim, I also got to ask you this question about looking at the back of the pack, looking at the back and really checking out ingredients. I think when we're younger, pay no attention to it. The first sign of getting older is you put your glasses on or you look real quickly and you grab those numbers and you're taking a look at those numbers. How important is it for us to really go ahead and look at those numbers at the back of the pack?
Yeah, so looking at the numbers makes you more of an informed consumer. So you know exactly what you are putting into your body. So, as I always say, pay attention to the protein, pay attention to the fiber, and make sure that the fats that are in the product are coming from healthy fats. So, I want you to look at the ingredients and make sure that you see some nuts and seeds when you look at the ingredients label on the package of any product.
Don't want to put you on the spot, but are there any ideal numbers that I should be looking for when I'm talking about looking on the back of the pack when I see these things? Any numbers in particular?
This is a great question, and it's a question that I get asked on an almost daily basis.
So
And
I
I'm
don't
going to
feel
tell you
bad.
what I tell everyone. Everyone has a different nutrition need. And the reason why we all have different nutrition needs could be related to our genetics, could be related to our gender, our activity level, what pre-existing conditions we have, and also what medications that we are taking. So what I always like to generally tell people is look for higher amounts. So for instance, if you find a package that contains 1 gram of fiber, well, look for another package that contains a higher amount of fiber, a higher amount of protein. By doing so, you are ensuring that you are getting more nutrients into your body.
And so for people who need more information, of course, we want to make sure we're going to position them that they can get to the website and find out more about it. But final tips before we go, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, the final tips are number one, prioritize nutrition. I realize nutrition is highly focused on in the beginning of the year, and sometime around the summer, it kind of gets skirted underneath the rug. So always remember nutrition and always remember to reach for more fruits, more vegetables, more nuts, more seeds in your diet, not only at meal times, but during snack times as well.
Kim, you are so helpful. The bottom line, watch those snacks, watch the numbers. Thanks so much for being with us.
Thanks so much for having me. I enjoy talking to you.
All righty. Well, listen now, if you want more information, don't hesitate. Visit the website at allagoodmeasure.com. Encourage you, don't go anywhere. We got more open coming up right after this.